who stops with this shit in the car, you're arrested for DUI. Go ahead.
Have a seat.
Cops have to deal with all sorts of violent and horrifying criminals in their job. But what happens when it's their own children that they have to arrest on the 28th of December 2022? A witness had observed a white vehicle strike a traffic light and then quickly drive off. A part of the vehicle's bumper had fallen off in the road after the hit. Around 15 minutes after the call, police located the suspect's vehicle at a gas station across the road, but the driver was the last person they expected. The very thing, 21-year-old Teresa says, is that her dad is an officer with the local PD, possibly hoping that he'd come and get her out of the situation. But the cops at the scene are sure that things are way past that.
From Applebee's.
You come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
665, we're just going to play this out now.
My dad is
we're going to go to Wawa. So we're going to
Sean Lee.
Who was that?
Sean Lee?
Sean Lee? Okay. Did you hit that pole that's over there?
No.
You didn't hit the utility pole?
I didn't hit anything in.
Because your bumper's in the
Yeah,
middle of the
no.
road.
No, I hit the, so do you see this side?
Yeah.
I hit this
Okay.
at my,
How long ago?
like about a month ago, my ex's.
Okay. Your bumper's in the road over there. Okay. Did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No? So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here
The bumper was
with
hanging off.
no bumper.
The bumper was hanging off.
Okay.
Smoking marijuana isn't the only part of her story that doesn't make any sense.
Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
I do not smoke marijuana.
She's saying that her bumper was already hanging off from an accident in Pennsylvania around 25 miles away, and it just happened to fall off right as another car identical to hers struck a traffic light. But Teresa has a trick up her sleeve that might just get her out of this. At least that's what she hopes.
Hit the traffic pole that's right there.
I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
Did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in.
Over the course of just a few minutes, Teresa brings up her dad over 5 times, obviously praying that he'll be able to find a way for her to get out of this.
Can you call my dad? He's a sheriff's
All right.
officer.
Hang out.
I have those cards.
But before he can come to rescue her, the cops are starting to zero in on what really happened and begin to get at least some of the truth from Teresa in just this one short conversation.
Are you just scared you're going to get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So
truth.
when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's. But
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And then did you drive
this-
away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So you drove away because you're scared?
Yes.
So you might get some tickets and maybe you might get arrested? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting to tell the truth, right?
I remember hitting something, but I remember from before this, I already hit something, and he was.
So you're saying there was some damage, but obviously your bumper is over there, like this officer was saying.
This was already damaged.
Okay.
This was already
Okay.
damaged. This fell off because of already damage.
Okay, but it fell off on Lanes Mill where the pole is in the middle of the road.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
just call my dad. He would tell you.
Well,
He's a sheriff's officer,
here's the thing.
I promise
Your dad, the
you.
sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle tonight. Your dad,
He
the
would
sheriff's
tell
officer.
you it's already damaged. And he already reported to the
Well, listen,
insurance.
here's the
He
deal.
already reported everything.
Pump the brakes. You're 21. You're an adult. We're trying to figure out what happened with you and driving and leaving the
I
scene
hit
of the
a
crash.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb. You hit the traffic signal. The traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting.
Teresa admits that she did hit something and that she's more intoxicated than they realized, and that she was texting while driving. 3 driving phones that can each come with their own punishment. So now that the truth has come out, the detectives decide to speak with her father, John. But it turns out he's not there to help her. John explains that Teresa did hit a deer earlier and that the damage was on the front right bumper. But it was nowhere near as serious as the damage the car was currently sustaining.
They want to polish it.
John?
You're trying to get caught up.
Yeah.
But,
This is John, right?
you guys looking at the vehicle, you run up this head.
What's going on?
Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter is a traffic Wawa, and I don't know if she's just okay. 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 What did she? What was the deal with that crash? Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on the car there, I think, if I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, it was like the front right bumper, and down the side there was some denting and scratching going down the side.
Okay. How bad was the front bumper?
It was the front bumper, yes.
How bad was the front bumper?
Oh, how bad?
Yeah.
It was, it was a little bit of damage. I mean, like I said, it was very dry. Matter of fact, can I come out? Are you guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll see if she wants you to come out. If she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there, and I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, bye.
All right.
It looks like Teresa isn't going to be getting the salvation she was hoping for from her dad. And just 5 minutes later, he arrives at the scene to talk with the cops.
Okay. So what's the? What's up? So what she's saying, and where the damage was, and everything just doesn't really make too much sense. So I tried to get some more information out of her, but.
So this is at a lane?
Yeah. So you know where back entrance for Lowe's is?
Yes.
Where LA Fitness is in that intersection.
Yes.
So look at the telephone pole by the Lowe's side.
So it came down.
And then that piece of buffer there was there. But was described with the other damage, the other black piece, obviously.
Yeah, no, it was more than that. I mean, that's more than it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the other one, was it just like the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no. So what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
This piece was missing, but these scratches here,
Those were all.
that's all from a deer that she tried to avoid.
The cops who were first at the scene almost seem as though they're expecting John to try and make excuses for his daughter and get extra nervous when he asks who their supervisor is. Obviously, there are countless examples of corruption where officers, especially those in the higher ranks, are able to use their power to prevent their family from getting into trouble. However, the officers quickly realize all he's trying to do is gather all the information on the incident so he can make a fair assessment himself.
Who's your officers?
So right now, this is going to be my call. Okay. Supervisor's coming out.
Okay, gotcha.
He's going to be providing all the details.
Okay, who's your supervisor?
Sergeant John Bell.
Not that I'm not, dude. I'm just asking.
I got it.
So
This quickly becomes evident as he checks his text messages from her to try and create a timeline of events.
I just want to show you this so you can see it. I don't know what time you initiated the stop. You home 10:39. So what time did you stop her at? Because she probably got nervous, and I'm not saying we know that's not an excuse. I get it. But what do you think time do you think that initial call came? Because she probably hit it and was like, Dad, what the fuck do I do?
Probably, I would say, somewhere between 10:45 and 11.
That's about right.
It was like, when we were talking to her, she wasn't telling us the truth at all, first off.
She was what?
Wasn't telling us the truth at all. Saying
Okay.
she didn't know anything, that damage is old. We're trying to piece everything together.
Okay.
They told me.
I mean, lying to, because she knows better. I'm a cop. She knows not to do that.
That's
But
what
I
we
mean,
tried telling in the beginning, like, we just want to make sure that, because there might be a car driving around that actually hits the car because you try saying, no, it's old damage. It happened in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But like
Well, maybe she didn't even. Do you think she? I'm not wrong. I'm saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be very clear about that.
Yeah.
But she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
Yeah.
You know, but if she hit something, she hit something. She hit something. Yeah, she hit something.
You know if you hit the pole.
Yeah, she's gonna know she hit the pole, but she might not think like, oh, okay, maybe.
However, despite John's willingness to help the officers out, the sergeant at the scene asks him not to get involved. So, to guarantee the integrity of the investigation. So far, everything other than Teresa's conduct has been perfect and is a great example of proper policing. So it's back to focusing on what Teresa had mentioned earlier. She says she'd only had one drink at Applebee's, but it's starting to seem as though she may be a little more drunk than they realized. Suspicions that were only confirmed after some field sobriety tests, after being forced into the police vehicle by her own dad.
Dad. Dad.
Hold on, we'll let you go. Do you have anything to say?
You do stops with this shit in the car. You're arrested for DUI. Go ahead.
Have a seat. Teresa, I do want you to understand these are traffic tickets, okay?
Teresa was driven to the police station where her blood alcohol level was tested. It came back as 0.17%, over twice the legal limit. Reckless driving and failure to report a car accident. Teresa's dad followed protocol perfectly. What you think about this case, let me know in comment section. Thanks for watching. If you have similar cases, don't forget to share. Take care and stay safe.